Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the results of the USDA August crop report. Well, this was probably one of the biggest misses that the analysts have ever had as far as USDA numbers are concerned. So the USDA came out with a much bigger U.S. corn and soybean yield and crops and bigger carryouts than expected. So we've got beans down about 52 cents. We've got corn down almost 20 cents and wheat down 13 cents. So on top of all the China devaluation hitting commodities prices this week, we also got a bearish report from the USDA. So the numbers, the corn crop 13,686, that's a yield of 168.8. The trade was expecting a yield of 164.5. So when you look at the carryout for 15 and 16, corn 1713, the average guess is 424. The low today in D's corn is around 360. Personally, I would buy that low, thinking that this is a little bit overdone. Looking ahead for 16, I think corn prices will eventually move higher than what we have. But we have to get the funds out of their positions first. Over in the beans, a 3916 crop, a yield of 46.9. The average guess was 44.7. And a carryout of 470. For next year, the average guess was 301. So again, the low in the November beans was 901 today. A little bit lower than that, and I think I would buy beans and meal at those price levels. Even though, you know, you see the demand slowing in the United States, I think this is a little overdone. Globally, the USDA says that next year's wheat carryout is going to be 221 million tons. It's up a little bit. No big shakes there. Corn 195 million tons, and most of that's in the U.S. A little bit of surprise. They dropped the world soybean carryout for next year to 86.9 from 91.8. That's due to higher imports in China. The only problem with that is they raise exports in Brazil and Argentina to satisfy that demand. Wheat, the U.S. wheat crop 2136. The average guess was 2153. I'm sorry. So no big shakes in the wheat. Wheat continues to be a follower, whether it's following currencies or whether it's following the corn market. So a big bearish report. And I guess I'd be a buyer if the market wants to go any further down here. I just don't think the USD numbers are right. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable day.